morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 154 now, and please subscribe and sign up for notifications if you haven't done so. So today's lesson is I am among the ministers of God. Now we have been led up to this lesson, and some of our recent previous lessons have mentioned about being ministers and about our ministry. So today's lesson tells us that, this is our job. This is our function, our purpose. It has been assigned to us by God. And the one who will guide us through learning exactly what it means to be a messenger of God. Because the word messenger is actually mentioned more throughout this lesson than minister. And we can also substitute the word of shepherd, because we are a shepherd to a flock, just as a minister has his ministry. So the lesson, the task rather, the function and the purpose has been given to us by God. Holy Spirit will guide us through it and teach us how it is we are to take up this mantle. And the reason that we have been given this task to complete is because God knows who we are. God knows that we have the ability for this. We can go back to lesson 42, that God is my strength and vision is his gift for me. And in that lesson, we were told that, our passage through time and space is not at random, but we cannot but be in the right place at the right time. And we are here in the right place and the right time in order to now fulfill this function of being a minister or messenger of God. And we become a messenger, and we give the message of unity. That's what we are. We are messengers of unity. And in being the messenger of unity, and the lesson speaks about salvation, okay, that it is this joining through the voice for God of Father and of Son that sets apart salvation from the world. It is this voice which speaks of laws the world does not obey, which promises salvation from all sin with guilt abolished, because what our message is, part of the message that we give is truth is true and nothing else but truth is true. So the messenger now, the task, the function of the messenger, the job description even, the messenger doesn't write the message. We are simply there to be the bringer of the word. And the word and the message that we are to give is one that in order for us to give it, we must first receive it. Does that sound familiar? I'm sure it does. In this lesson, as in so many of the lessons, we realize that to give and to receive are one in truth. So in order for us to share this message, we must first receive it, and receive it gladly, and understand it and accept it, because it is only once we have received and accepted that we can then share what it is that we have understood. The messengers of God can only extend what they know to be true. And as we give it, again, of course, we receive it. The messengers of God perform their part by their acceptance of his messages as for themselves, and show they understand the messages by giving them away. And again, it's the constancy and the consistency of this course that makes it so brilliant. We know that it has been created by a mind that has a vision much beyond anything that any human mind could dream of or think of. And this lesson says that no one can receive and understand he has received until he gives. So this is our function now, and the Holy Spirit wants us to realize it and receive it just as he has done. The Holy Spirit has received the messages first. He realizes what they are. Then he makes sure that we are receiving them so we can fulfill our function of extending them. And then there's this wonderful part of paragraph 11 that says, we practice giving him what he would have, that we may recognize his gifts to us. He needs our voice that he may speak through us. He needs our hands to hold his messages and carry them to those he appoints. He needs our feet to bring us where he wills, and those who wait in misery may be at last delivered. And he needs our will, united with his own, that we may be the true receivers of the gifts he gives. This is where anything, including the body, given over to the Holy Spirit, can now be used for a higher purpose and function. That now this body is being used as part of the one who extends and gives the messages of God to all that we meet. And this is how our task is fulfilled as the messenger, because our body now is holy in this circumstance. All of the sin, all of the frailties of it have been removed so that we may fulfill our function of being a messenger of God. And then in paragraph 12, and it's wonderful, and it says, but this is sure, okay, that, you know, in the past our belief may have been lacking still, but and even though we've heard this message, the giving and the receiving, it says 100 ways, and it's at least that. But this is sure, until belief is given it, until we really believe that giving and receiving are one, you will receive 1,000 miracles and then receive 1,000 more, but will not know that God himself has left no gift beyond what you already have, nor has denied the tiniest of blessings to his Son. It is as we receive and we give, more miracles will be bestowed upon us so that we have more to give. Our practicing, again, we start in the morning, 5 minutes, and deep, and 10 to 15, even to 30, as much time as we need. And then, of course, we do the same in the evening as we lay our head down on the pillow, and guiding us into these times of meditation is, I am among the ministers of God, and I am grateful that I have the means by which to recognize that I am free. And my freedom, salvation, again, is one of the things I give as I am a messenger, a minister of God. And again, what is part of the message that we're giving with salvation? It is a message of love and strength and peace. It is the message that we all are here to hear, receive, and know, and extend, and just give it away to all of those who will be brought to us. We don't have to go looking for our flock. Our flock will come to us as we take on this function of being minister and messenger of God. That's it for today. I hope this helped. Please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment. We know what we do with those flowers, right, Jeanette? And thank you all for being here. And we have another beautiful lesson tomorrow. Namaste.